everybody, I am Matt Stevens and welcome to this week's Shop Local, where we're going to visit with a men's clothing store who's been providing personalized men's clothing for customers in Bowling Green for over 8 years. Let's head inside. Okay, we're now inside the shop here at FHG Clothiers with one of the owners, Tyler Brown. Tyler, this store is specifically for men. What types of products do you offer for business professionals?
Well, the goal is to eventually pretty much cover everything a man needs clothing-wise. The great thing is we have the store now in Bowling Green on Fairview there right next to Donato's, where we can kind of cover the casual side of stuff, the jeans and the polos and the sport coats, you know, casual knits. But then also the main thing I do is I travel and I go and see guys in their office or in their homes and actually cover on the custom side of things. So I'm able to, you know, actually lay out the fabrics and do the measurements. So really anything for a guy. We have a way to meet him, and the goal is that we try to meet him where he's at, kind of thing.
And the clothing industry has really changed a lot. You know, people don't exactly like to go in the store as much anymore and shop, and right. Something, a unique service that you offer is you will actually travel to the client.
Yep. So traveling to the guys, you know, kind of building that relationship, because it really is a relationship business. You know, most guys, when they go into a big brand department store, kind of feel overwhelmed. So the great thing is with this being us, our goal is to eventually kind of, you know, encapsulate everything a guy needs in his wardrobe. We also have a box program where we drop it off at the house if they're here in Bowling Green, or we ship it to them, and it kind of, you know, they open it up and it's got 4 or 5 outfits in it, clothes and stuff like that, and we just charge them for what they keep, kind of stuff. So again, we're just trying to find some cool ways to meet guys where they're at, because guys' first goal is not to go shopping usually.
And I can give a personal testimonial to the man box. You know, with my busy travel schedule, you actually made an appointment with me at my office, came and got my personal measurements, you know, with the measuring tape and everything. You actually said I had one shoulder that hangs a little bit, slopes a little bit more, but the shirt I'm actually wearing today was a personal fit, and I can tell you when I put it on today, it fit better than something you would go into a big box store and just pick out a large and put it on. So like many of my friends here in Bowling Green, I am also a customer of FHG, and I came to Tyler and said, hey, I'd like a nice jacket for Derby, and Tyler, this is what you came up with. Tell everybody what's so unique about this jacket.
Well, and again, we offer so many different services. One of the great things though is this custom clothing, because most guys can't find something off the rack that they like. One thing you'll notice that isn't on a lot of jackets you get off the rack is functional buttons, and the reason is because off the rack jackets have to be altered up and down, and so with functional, and since it's custom and it's measured and made for you, we got the length right, so we don't have to worry about that. So it's got functional working buttonholes, so we leave that bottom one undone a lot of times to show the custom. And then on the inside, we did some cool stuff for you where we put your name in there, and then we've got obviously our logo and stuff. But if you notice that little orange and white checkered board right there, might remind you of a certain college that nobody likes but Matt. So again, the idea is that we just kind of did some cool stuff, cool things that you wouldn't get in a normal jacket. So and obviously a really neat lining too. So.
Yeah, very nice piece of clothing, and I look forward to wearing it at Derby this year. And something you offer more than just shirts and jackets. I see you have a lot of accessories, ties, shoes. What else do you offer in the store?
Well, again, just all that kind of accessory thing. I mean, underwear, I never would have thought we'd sold as much underwear as we do. But you know, we cover the accessories, the belts, the socks, the shoes, and the goal is to, again, you not have to think about it.
One thing I didn't know until I walked into the store this morning, FHG, you know, it's a popular symbol here in Bowling Green, but tell everybody what FHG stands for.
So FHG stands for His Glory, and so it's 3 core values, and the idea that we, you know, have just fanatical integrity, kind of always following through, always doing the right thing at the right time. That purpose for serving, so we're going to go out and see people and be involved in the community, but that intentional generosity. And the idea that every month before we even pay ourselves, we give money away, which has been kind of a nuisance during all this COVID stuff, but it's something that we believe in and we continue to do, and we've been blessed enough to do even during all this COVID stuff. So it's kind of neat to see, you know, when you write a check or you show up and hand somebody some money for an organization and they're like, what are you doing? Like, don't you need this? We're like, well, yeah, we need this, but we know what you do in the community and we want to be a part of that.
Well, somebody like me who's not very creative and not good at picking out a wardrobe, you've been a very great asset to my business career, and you've also been a really good friend. So Tyler, thanks for taking the time to speak with us today. Well, that concludes this week's Bowling Green Shop Local. We look forward to seeing you again at the same time next week.